Hey guys, I had Elijah and I went ahead and I did a little, shoot, where's my pen? Okay, I did a wash on him, and all I did was use flake white and a little bit of blue, and I stirred it up real good, and I put it on, and that was just to brighten him up a little bit, because he was looking a little tan. You guys can do that if you want. It's not necessary. I just did it to see what it would look like, and it did make him better. So like I said, this is flake white, and you can tell it's just barely got any blue to it. It was just to lighten him up and brighten him up a little bit. So that's what I did. And then I went and made some more crease color. I had it really dark like this. So basically I took the really dark that we had been doing for the creases, and I started another bit here, and I used some red to brighten it with, and a little bit of the ethnic creases, and I didn't use very much of that at all, so it's quite a bit lighter. It actually looks more red than what it's showing. But anyway, there's extra there. I'm going to end up putting it in a little jar and saving it, which I suggest you guys do. That will definitely save me time whenever it goes to using more. I've got an empty jar here. I'm just going to put it up. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. And I've got Elijah in the oven. Oops, I got Elijah in the oven right now. And his creases are baking. Basically, this just softened up his creases. I realized they were getting too dark. So if you ever get to a point where you think you're going to need to change the color, that's fine. Just try to get it more like what you want. You can use the neutralizing that I do, just so if it's too orange, I'll add blue. If it's too red, I'll add green. If it's too purple, I'll add yellow. That's a way to neutralize it, because those colors are complementary. And yeah, you can always change it. If it gets to a point where you can't do anything with it, then strip. But I would suggest trying everything first before you do that. Okay, see? Not neat. Alright, now I've got it set so I can use it with the next baby, and not have to worry about it sitting here and gunking up and getting gross. But I got these jars. These are just plain ones. Either you can use the ones that just go empty after you've been using them a while, or you can order them. This one I ordered from Bountiful Baby. It's just an empty jar. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Probably should sell these, right? I could sell these, right? Mix up some paint for y'all and sell them on the side. A little side hustle. Sure, why not, right? Alrighty. I'm gonna get these. I've got my Maeve done. I'm gonna put a little bit of, you see how runny that is? That still has Genesis thick in it, so I mean it's still kind of on the thicky side. But I'm gonna work on Maeve's creases. I'm softening hers because I used the same color for creasing on her as well, so she needed to be softened a little, which is fine. Alright, I got my stuff here. We're going to be doing creases and blushing again. Creases and blushing again. I told you guys I would do creases again with you. So I don't have Elijah to do this video, but I'm going to show you on Maeve. So we'll still do creases together. We'll just use a different baby here. See? She's turned out cute. You can see she's got veins, and she's got a nice healthy glow to her. I've softened up quite a bit her little lips, so I've been painting her along with Elijah, so they're on the same step. The vinyl itself was a different color to start, so even though I'm using the same color paints on them, they're turning out just a little bit different. So I'm gonna work on her lips since we're gonna do her creasing. Let's get that. Inside her mouth a little. Lot. got a bit of an open mouth. So make sure you get in there. I've got a brush that I use. It's dry. It's like a mop brush. You can get in there and get her done. Okay. On the side of her nose. Okay. Wipe off excess. Got my light here. Oh, you can see the golds. Can you see the gold colors on them? Well, I can see them gold undertones. Those are neat. Okay. I'm very happy with how she's turning out. Now she's gonna have the dark hair. And yes, I did go to a class this week, yesterday actually, to learn how to pencil hair. And I will not be showing how to do that on my channel because that is exclusive to Michelle Manning. And people have paid money to see her style and everything. And I won't be able to answer any questions. Like again, everything that I've learned is her intellectual property. I don't know if that's the right term, but I can tell you, I can show you how I do it with my own pattern for hair. Like I won't be using any of her styles. I'll be using a pattern that's just for me. So, and I won't be able to tell you guys what pencil because that, again, that's something that belongs to her. So, but I do have good news, guys. She is having a Patreon. She's going to be start doing a Patreon next month, and she's got, I think there's 5 different styles that she does, and you guys will be able to go and check it out. And I'll see if I can get, when she gets it up and going, I'll post a link on one of my videos so you guys can follow along. But she's an excellent teacher. I had a lot of fun. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be, which is good. It's a lot quicker than painting, that's for sure. But anyway, she is an amazing teacher. I had a lot of fun. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. She had it scheduled from a 9 to 3 class, and we got done by, it was like 12:30. So, if you already know how to pattern hair, it'll go quicker for you. Hang on, this is not showing, is it? There we go. I want to make sure you guys see what I'm doing. So, remember there was this really dark red, which I thought was kind of cool when I started, and then the more I added, the worse it got. It got way dark. So that's why we're softening it up a little bit. Make it pretty. I'm used to the lighter pinky reds anyway whenever I crease. That's okay. It's all good. Try something new. If you don't like it, don't do it. I won't be doing it again, but it is interesting. Alright, this video will be probably a little on the long side. I am going to blush as soon as I get done with the creases, so I'm going to let the creases dry, and then I'm going to blush, and then I'm going to bake it together. I was hoping to get this baby done before the weekend, but that is not gonna happen. That's okay though. She'll get done. She's super cute. Leave me a comment, or is anybody interested in learning how to paint the lichen wolves? I'm going to be painting one as a fox, and the other one I'm just going to be doing like a fantasy cream color. So, and I will be recording it so you guys can follow along if you want. I've never painted a fox before, but we will learn together. How's that? Whoops, we will learn together. That'll work, right? And figure it out. figure it out as we go. Okay. I'm just hitting these creases again. Keep them nice and clean. She's looking awesome. And I do creases often. I don't always record doing the creases, but I will tell you guys how many I've done. This is like, I did 4 rounds of the dark, and this is round 2 of the lighter. And she'll probably have 2 or 3 more layers of this. So work a little, do some creases, work a little, do some creases. Work on your lips and your nails and build them up as you go. Those little details matter, guys, so pay attention. Make sure your creases stay clean. It will really make a huge difference on your kit. If you don't overdo on the pigmentation, because it can look chalky if you get too much paint in there and it's not stirred up very good. You don't want chalky, so be mindful of that. I always use thick to kind of smooth it out a little bit, makes it easier to spread. And then of course I use this is like a smudge brush. It's no big deal, you can get it at Walmart. So it's the Elf brand. They also have a white one that's a little bit bigger. This one I got specifically off of the Elf website, and it's spelled just like it sounds, ELF. And I got a whole bunch while I was ordering from them. So, they turned out so cute. I'm excited. Alright, now I've got, let's see what I got here. I got to clean up a little bit of a tray here. Let me just clean up this part. I need a spot. I need a clean spot. Because we're going to pull some of this off and make some blush color. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of crease, so I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave that alone. But we're going to use some of this. As you can see, it's kind of gross. It's been there for a while. It's kind of gross. Okay. It's still got the thick in it. That's why it's kind of gross. It's been sitting a while. Alright, you can see the pigments and stuff needs to be taken out. You see all that yucky gunk? Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you how to make it. Okay, so you got the base there, right? Where's I had a thought. Okay. Let's see how chunky this is. Now you can get it. This is Genesis brand, but you can get it Irresistibles. I think BC Paint may have it. Phoenix may have it. I'm not sure. I haven't checked those yet. I have it in. I have the primer and the satin varnish in Irresistibles, but I haven't gotten the median yet. That's okay. I gotta use this up first. Okay, do you see how light it gets? When you add that, it just gets lighter. So we're gonna have to add more color to it. Oh, that's a mess, isn't it? Squish, squish, squish. It takes forever. That's almost white, isn't it? Okay, but we got a good base going there. This is basically how I made the second time around, how I made my creases, how I made my crease color. Let's see, we need Ethnic Lips Blush Nail. Isn't that pretty? It's brighter than the dark red. Okay. Looky there. That just brightened it right up, made it pretty. Okay. We definitely need it a lot lighter. Like thick wise. We don't want it so thick, we want it lighter. because we're using it as a blush. So some more thinner in there. Okay, I'm gonna add some more. Darken it up just a smidge. There we go. That's pretty close, isn't it? Pretty similar. Alrighty. That's it. You could actually use the lips blush nail, the regular lips blush nail, for your blush color. Just about any kind of red you want. You could even use straight red, guys. Even straight red looks good as a blush. And I say straight red as in just the primary color. Okay. So I got that going. Let's see here. I'm gonna get some. Where did they go? There they are. They're hiding from me. Let's get some wedges. Let's get some wedges. Okay. Alrighty. You can tell I kind of started already the last time we were doing blush. Her toesies. Remember to stay away from her toenails if possible, because we want to keep those the same color they were when we started. Now I'm going to do her whole toe, all of her toes, except for her nails. I don't want to do those. And if you get too close, it's no big deal. You just wipe around it. So, here we go. Man, there's fuzzies everywhere. Okay, and you're... clean out those creases. Since it's pretty much the same color as the crease color, I don't think it really matters if you do them at the same time. I'm just trying to save bakes at this point. I'm at the consensus that I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done painting this baby. Let's get it done. I love this color. I have to remember that. I got me some already mixed up for next baby. Now the fox, he's gonna be like a reddy orange, kind of like the red hair that I painted. That kind of red. Maybe a little bit more on the orangier side. But, yeah. And then the other fox, she's going to be like a cream color. And I'm going to paint the hair. So you guys will be able to paint hair along with me. Excited for that? Paint the whole baby hair. Paint the hair over the whole baby. That ought to be fun, right? Okay. Just like the last time, we're going to do the ankles, and we're going to do the top of the foot there where it connects to the ankle, the toes, and there's black stuff, and then somewhere right there on the heel. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Wish you guys could see it. Wish you could see it the color that I see it, because it's nice. It's a nice color. You can see that beautiful vein. I'm going to be Bob Ross here. There's a beautiful little vein right here. And some gorgeous modeling. And anywhere you want to put a happy little tree, just put a happy little tree right there. Look, happy little trees. happy little blush strokes. Just wherever you feel like there needs to be one, you just put one right there. Just make happy little blush strokes. I love Bob Ross. I used to watch him all the time when I was a kid. Y'all like, hey, I'm gonna paint just like Bob Ross one day. Kinda am, aren't I? I kinda am. Do you see what happened there? I got a little crazy with my creases, and I didn't realize that until after I baked. But you know what? I'm gonna call that a happy accident. That's a strawberry mold. Mold. Strawberry mole. My oldest daughter has one of those on the back of her neck. So we'll just call her strawberry mole. How's that? Okay. Clean them creases. Okay. Happy little accident. Happy little tree. Oh man, Bob Ross was awesome. Man, there's fuzzies everywhere. It's like last time I put my baby together, I got the angel hair floof, and it's coming out of the woodwork apparently. So I'm getting angel hair floof everywhere. Okay, and we're going to be real mindful about the toenails. We don't want to put any on there. Just going to paint it to the nail and stop. It's so cute. Leave me a message in the comments and let me know which kit you're painting along with me. I'd love to know. Okay. Don't want those. Ah! Where Angel Floof? Where's this? It's stuck on my brush. What the heck? What the heck? It's everywhere. Angel Floof is everywhere. Oh, that one's skinnier. Okay, we'll try that one. Alrighty. Put some there. Right up next to the toes. I had a whole day away from these dolls, and when I left to go to the class, I was thinking, man, these dolls are not coming the way I want them to come. Of course, I've been working on them at nighttime, and the lighting's different, and I thought, oh man, they're kind of on the orangey side. Like, not super orangey, but a little more tan than I was wanting, and I was getting kind of worried because I'm thinking, you know, the last time I did that, I ended up having to strip the baby. But luckily, I had that day away type deal, and then when I came back to it today, I realized they were fine. I don't know if any of you guys ever experienced that, whenever you got to step away for a little while, and then you come to it with fresh eyes. That's what it was like. Okay. Let's see. I can do the fresh eyes things. That's good. Alrighty. I'm gonna put some right in here. Just to kind of zhoosh it up. How's that? Put some on top of the toes there. Okay, and then we're gonna pull some more. Oops, hang on a second, guys. Stir it up. I'm gonna put some more right there. Look at all those pretty little. Whenever you put paint on top of what's already been there, especially when you do modeling, it like makes the modeling come back up. I don't know how to explain it. It makes it look so good. don't know if you guys can see it. Not enough light. Maybe too much light. Do you see all those little... You can see the mottling is really pretty. You can see the veins nice. It's just nice. I like it. A little bit more. Alright. Now this baby, she's going to be dark-headed. I'm going to call her Mavery. Mavery. Because it's the Mave kit. Alright. Okay, and now I want those darker. Ooh, I made that. Okay. Hang on, guys. I keep hitting that crazy thing with my brush. See, it's wet. Get excess off. Okay. Let's do our little hand. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and do the creases real quick, and then we'll go back over it with the blush. Remember, the crease is just a little bit thicker than the blush, so try to keep them separated. And we're gonna skip the nails just like we did the toes. A little much. Okay. Get a drier one, maybe. It's definitely a lot in there. Hang on. Can you see me? Can you see it coming out? You see that between the fingers? That's part of keeping your creases clean. You want to keep that wiped up. And it helps to like wipe down your brush too, your little crease thing. Try to keep it dry. Oops, let's do this. Won't mess up. Okay. This is a little bit wider one. It's been used quite a bit, and it's kind of spread out a little bit, so I'm going to use that. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, these glasses are making my eyes hurt. I'm going to do this quicker. I'm going to do the same thing on Elijah, so, but I won't film that one because these glasses are making my eyes hurt, so I'm going to end up having to take a break and then come back, and then I'll be showing the nails with the next video. So, okay. Let me just take these things off. Holy cow. Oh, my eyes are so strong. I need them, but they're just so strong. They're prescription eyeglasses. The readers, super strong readers. I would compare them to the 3+ or whatever you want to call it, reading glasses from Walmart. Oh, super strong. I have astigmatism. It makes everything kind of doubled or blurry or whatever you want to call it when I'm reading. I'm at that age in life when you gotta have bifocals. Except for I said, no, I'll just take one for reading and one for driving. So I have 2 different glasses. I don't want bifocals. Bifocals are for people who can't see at all. So no, I don't want bifocals. Even though I'm almost at that point. But I'm just gonna put it off a little bit longer. I think it would drive me crazy having to look through those little lines. I know, I'd probably just get used to it and then I'll be all like, oh, I love these. I can't believe I went without. But not now. Alrighty, let's go. Okay. I'm gonna use the blush now. I'm gonna put right there on the fingertip, and we're just gonna jam it right in there because we want the whole thing blushed. So I'm gonna use this to really get in there because I want the whole thing red. I want all of it because it's supposed to look naturally shaded, I guess is what you would call it. And we don't want extra, so hang on. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay. So I'll put some right there. Oh, this is a good color for her. I'm happy. Okay. So don't put any in the middle. Remember, that's where the blue shading for the veins, the lighter color skin part goes. Gonna do just the tip there. And we've got, see all that, we got excess. We want to make sure we take that out. Okay, and we want to do the little fingertips. Try to stay away from the nails, but we're going to do right above the nail and on the sides. And if you need to, just wipe them off. If you need to manipulate, do it first, I guess. If you want to manipulate this finger so you can get to it a little easier, you probably should do that before you do the hand part, but I'm going to be careful. It'll be okay. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to do just the tip there. Right across there, and right there. And I'm going to make sure I do like the tip of the finger. See what I mean? Like the little tip of the finger. And I got a little bit onto the nail, so I'm just going to kind of wipe it off. No big deal, just wipe it off. Okay, that one is just not taking paint. It's just not taking paint. Try that again. I'll kind of squeeze the hand a little. Maybe that'll help. I just don't want it to. Okay, good. Good enough. We'll go back over it later. Right around the wrists where them creases are. We're gonna do those. Just like we did the top of the ankle, we're gonna do the top of the wrist. I'm gonna put some right there. Okay, and we're going to clean it up. Those are really in there. Okay. And we're gonna do elbow. And careful how you hold it. I don't want to touch the wrist. So we're going to do a little bit of creases here. Just like we did the thigh. And then you're going to clean out your creases just in case, because you don't want any. Okay, I probably should have done this to begin with, so careful how you hold it. I'm going to use some of that crease color. It's a little bit, it's just a tiny bit darker because I didn't mix it at the same time, and then it's thicker too, so. Do the knuckles. I almost forgot them. Can you believe that? It's not the first time. Okay. That one's done. I'm going to do the open hand. I love blushing the open hands. They're so pretty. Okay. Grab this real quick here. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now before I forget. We're gonna do knuckle, 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 knuckle. Okay, now I don't forget it. Do little parts on the hand. We're gonna blush those. See, they're pretty light. You can't even, I mean, you can technically use a brush, I guess, and kind of smear it around, but it's not really gonna, it's pretty light. Pretty superficial. You don't have to get in there very far. There we go. I'll do that one too. Okay, and we're gonna do little finger digits. Little, segments, sections, I don't know what you call them. Little sections. Okay, don't forget that one. Don't forget that one. Okay. And we're gonna go kind of where the finger connects to the hand. Don't forget that. And we're gonna do thumb. Alright, now we're going to do the blushing. Or am I grabbing the wrong one? That's okay. Okay, now avoid the nails if possible, guys. Just paint right up around it, on top. Don't forget the little tips. Chirpy chirps. Hey, no problem. Looky there. Just wipe it right off. We're good. Okay, this one. And I'm going to pull that one up because I want to make sure I can get this thing blended pretty well. And we're going to wipe it off. Ta-da. Okay. Same with this. All around. Okay. And then we're going to wipe it out. Did I do the tip? I'm going to do the tip on it just to be sure. I will probably go over this one more time, if not twice more. Because I want to make sure that it's blushed enough. Unlucky here. I'm going to take that off. Da, da, da. Okay, pretty little thumb. Just, okay, and tip and across It's easier to do these first. I didn't last time, but it's easier to do those first and then do the hands separately. That way you know you've got all the little fingers done without smudging, hopefully. Anyway. Okay, so now we're going to put some here. Kind of across, and then I want it up on that part of the hand too. Alright, that was a lot in there, so I'm gonna make sure my creases are cleaned out. Okay, I'm gonna put some here and a little there. Oof, let's see. Doesn't really take. I'm gonna put some right there. Sometimes these digits don't want to take paint. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I got those done. We're gonna do these creases really quick. Ah ha ha ha. Did you see what I did? Okay, so clean these out. That's the wrong one. Okay. Oof. That was a lot. Okay. And I'm going to be just doing this, filling it in, because we're also blushing. I want to do that first. See. Let me actually do it. But see, when you blush, you're going to get in them creases anyway. So, I mean, it darkens it up. But sometimes you just got to keep doing the creases to make the creases darker than the actual blush. So, it's usually why I don't do them together, because I want the creases to show. I want the creases to show through the blushing. And I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, this is the crease color. I don't know what I was thinking. Oof. That's a lot of color. Okay. I am very happy with this baby. It's turning out nice. And I hope your babies are turning out nice too. Okay, so I'll put some on her elbow. And I want to put some on the inside of her arm. There's a little creasy there, so there we go. Okay. It's looking good. Again, I wish you guys could see what I see, because she looks awesome. Oh, you can see a little bit. But keep blushing until you're happy with it. Since I've done her creases, I'm going to do her blushing on her face here. Hang on a second. Okay, so we're going to put random spots. I'm going to focus more on the bottom of the cheek. Before you get too crazy, I'm going to do darker in some spots. So hang on a second. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay, now we'll try it. Okay. And some on her little dimple there. I'm going to put a little bit right there on that dimple as well. Okay. And then she's gonna get some on her neck where that big crease is. Rig a wrinkle. Okay, it went down in that crease, so you know what we gotta do. Okay. Put some on her ears. I go right on that ridge there, and I use, okay, now I'm going to use this mop brush and make sure it gets back in there and it looks good. So you're going to hit it pretty good. Sure it gets blended well. Okay. Right on the edge there. So right there. Okay, so the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to keep it out of the inside of the ear, and if I use this mop brush, it's probably going to transfer it everywhere, so that's why I'm doing it like this. And if I don't want it there, I can just kind of wipe away what I don't want. And put some behind the ear, on the back of the head. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little tiny bit right there, and a little bit more there. Give her a bit of a rashy look. Some there, some there. This just gives it a little bit of color there where the baby hairs go. Put just a little tiny bit right there. And you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. See, I put some there and there. I want to add just a little bit more up in here. You can put it anywhere you want. Okay. I'm going to put some on her little nose. Her nose. And I'm going to go ahead and hit her nose again with some yellow while I'm here. I still got my yellow. More fuzzies, goodness. Okay, I still got my yellow from the last time. So, we'll start up. Okay, this is my yellow paint from the last time we did yellow on the babies. And it's pretty light, so no worries. It would be nice if you could see, right? Just kidding. Okay. See how yellow that is? Alright, you're gonna pounce the poo out of it because you don't want like leftover paint. Okay, you bounced it. They look cute. Alright, she's ready to go in the oven. Her mouth is done, everything. We're gonna work more on her eyelids. We're gonna work more on her mouth. Do some more blushing, and that's what I'm going to be doing with Elijah too, and the nails. So my next video, we're going to revisit Elijah. We're going to do his nails, his mouth, his eyelids, all that good stuff again. Blush him as well. So let me know what you think. If there's anything else that you guys want to learn while I'm doing these sessions, just let me know, and I'll try to get what you need. Okay. Have a good one, guys.